Welcome back to Lock and Reload. So, you all have seen my Spyderco Tenacious. It's been an outstanding project. It's been an outstanding knife in LNR. I enjoy carrying it. It is a great knife. Highly recommended. If you actually want to see the review on this knife, check it out. I have it under Spyderco Tenacious tabletop review or something along that lines. And so it's been a great knife, highly recommended. But that being said, I got a new knife. This is my Kershaw Skyline. I acquired it from a fellow YouTube subscriber and YouTuber of FarmDoc83. So he's been I've spoken with him. He's an outstanding guy, and hopefully we can get him involved in some of Weaponeers and my camping shoots. He's a great guy, and he enjoys the tactical world. And that being said, if you guys are interested in paracord, he does excellent work in making paracord whatever. So anyway, thanks again, FarmDoc83, much appreciated. I appreciate the knife. I actually enjoy it very much. Alright, so the Kershaw Skyline. The Kershaw Skyline, first and foremost, this is not assisted opening. It is a flipper, which is awesome. I love the blade profile on it. This one has G10 handles on it. Super lightweight. This one is a single liner on the inside, so you only have the one liner. It does have a liner lock. This one doesn't have any jimping. It's pretty streamlined. Very lightweight, great EDC option. So something about the technical specifications. The steel is a Sandvik 14C28N stainless. This one is stone washed, or a stone washed finish on it, which I do care for that a lot more than the Tenacious. The Tenacious, honestly, that one's more, I think they call it a stone wash, but it's a lot shinier, a lot more flashier. I don't really care for it. But nonetheless, the Tenacious is a great knife. The blade length is 3 and 1/8 inch, or 7.9 centimeters. Closed length would be 4 1/4 inches, or 10.8 centimeters. This knife weighs a whopping 2.3 ounces. Stupid lightweight. That's why I love it, because I literally will put it in one of my pockets and I cannot tell the knife is there. The blade comes extravagantly sharp from the factory. They put a hell of an edge from the factory, so that's pretty awesome. Thanks again, Kershaw. You make a killer knife. A lot of people say this knife isn't good for personal defense. Haha! I beg to differ, because they feel that the blade is too short. Well, it's not the largest blade. We'll compare that to the Tenacious. There's not a whole lot of difference. I mean, the Tenacious, yeah, don't get me wrong, the Tenacious is a little bigger, but the Tenacious is also a bigger knife in general. And I can compare these because they're both on the same philosophy of use. They both have a G10 handle. The one thing I like about the Tenacious over the Skyline is it does have a dual liners versus a single liner, but I don't necessarily believe you have to have a double liner. But no, great knife, excellent steel, very sharp, G10 handle, very ergonomic. You know, right down to the fact if you can use it as a personal defense knife, you can put your little pinky there and you can grab it, and that knife is not going to go anywhere. Alright, so some of the bad parts that I don't really care for it. You gotta love the flipper. Awesome flipper. I like the assisted opening, but I like the flippers too. They're just as fast. Anyway, some of the downsides to this knife. They come with thumb notches or thumb knobs, whatever the hell you want to call them. I don't really care for them unless you have stupid small hands. The thumb screws just don't work, or the thumb opener, or whatever the hell you want to call them. I don't even remember what you call. It's been so long since I've used one. Again, I'm used to the tenacious hole. Yeah, that's right. I just said tenacious hole. Anyway, the thumb stud I don't really care for. It serves no purpose. It's a lot easier just to flip it open. I do not care for the pocket clip. Not a big fan. The pocket clip, I'm a big fan of the SOG Flash 2. I have yet to get a SOG Flash 2, but that is probably the best when it comes to a pocket clip, because that pocket clip, it goes so deep into your pocket, you can't even tell that you have a knife on you. That being said, you can ride this one tip down as you see, or with the holes up there, you can ride it tip up as well. But like I stated, you know, I'm not going to put an extensive review on it. These are just my data points. Outstanding knife in the L&R project, or not the L&R project. I don't want to copy people in L&R. Anyway, again, it's just a Kershaw Skyline, and this is lock and reload. And